Alright, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about the stock market crash. What's going on here today? It's down over 2%. Now, when I say stock market crash, this is very interesting because, yes, the Nasdaq is completely dumping today, right? It's down over 2%. I don't know if this is the worst day it's ever had in a while, but it's a pretty bad day for the Nasdaq. But something interesting is, if you're just looking at strictly from like an S&P standpoint, dude, this it's not even that bad. The Dow is up here today. That is nuts, man. Can you believe that the Dow is actually positive today, while the Nasdaq and the S&P is down almost 1%, and the Nasdaq is down 2.5% here today, essentially. That is kind of crazy. So what's going on here today? What stocks am I buying? We're going to be talking about that in this video. A lot of stocks fell huge today, right? So like, for example, Nasdaq's down 2.5%. Tesla's down 5+%. Like, it is nuts. So we're gonna be talking about all that here today. Water buys. Right before we jump into it, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and we are really close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys can do me a favor, just click that button down below. As you can see, we're at 806 subscribers, so we're really damn close. So if you guys can do me a favor, just click that. That would be amazing. So I mean, let's just look at Tesla here today. 5.55% down here today. That is crazy, right? So it went from almost 700, and now it's basically about to be close, if not almost at the low 600s or high 500s. I think it's gonna, if this continues, it's easily hitting $500 if the Nasdaq falls another 1%, maybe 1.5%. Tesla's at $500. That's just how it works with these type of companies that are really high growth. But look at this 4P for Tesla. 150. You're getting a 154p, and we're not talking about the billions upon billions of money they have in cash and Bitcoin and stuff. So not even taking that into account, just the 4p based on what they're gonna do in EPS, it's a 150. That is actually not too bad. I mean, we're looking at Tesla potentially doubling this year and then growing, I would say, 50% next year. Like, that is crazy for Tesla. So if you're like a few years down the line person for Tesla that you think they're going to do good in 1, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, Tesla's very interesting, especially once it hits 500s. I think that's going to be interesting. I'm personally not going to be adding because of how much I already have into this stock that I've been holding. So, but I would definitely see from like a investor who's not into Tesla yet and they really like it, that will be very interesting here today. Look at Corsair, down 5-6%. I've actually been adding a lot. So if we pull like the live Robinhood chart, I've been adding here today, definitely. So I don't know if you saw my last video talking about this, but basically, my very last video, I literally talked about how I think Corsair is a 5x stock, and I think they're gonna do really well. Right here. Oh, there. Corsair is a 5x stock. So 2 days ago, just on Friday, I posted that video. With that valuation, it was at 33, 34. I'm like, that's a deal. It's a steal and a half. So definitely check that video out if you haven't already. Look at this. It's now under a $3 billion market cap, almost at 31. I'm telling you, okay, if this stock goes under 30, I don't know if it will, but if this stock goes under $30, it's stealing money. Like, I'm not even kidding. If you have any type of buy and hold mentality, like you are gonna buy this and hold it for maybe 6 months, maybe a year, easy money, man. I'm personally holding this for, it's a few year play. Like, I'm probably gonna hold this for quite a long time, just for the nature of this, because gaming and streaming is only gonna get bigger, and they're in the forefront of it. They're basically the #1 player in that space. As long as people continue watching Twitch, YouTube, that space continues growing, and then gaming just continues growing, which it's definitely not slowing down anytime soon, dude. It's definitely, like, the growth might slow down with the pandemic over, but the overall amount of people getting into gaming, it's definitely growing. It's no way gonna be less in a few years' time. In 5 years' time, there's gonna be more people playing video games, watching Twitch streams, YouTube streams. Just no doubt about that. So this company is definitely a long-term play. I'm definitely looking into this one. The thing is, analysts have them only growing 5% next year. They're easily doing 10%. They're doing 21% this year, and they're easily doing at least 10% at least next year. I don't see that being any. So yeah, I mean, look at this, 4P of 17 for a company that's gonna be growing 20% this year. probably 10% plus next year, and then they're going to be growing steadily for the foreseeable future. That's very intriguing, man. It's very intriguing. They're continuing to acquire companies, which is only going to contribute more to the bottom line. They're using all their profits. Boom, they're buying smaller gaming companies to continue growing. It's kind of a no-brainer stock if you know anything about the gaming space. So I think this is going to do really well for me. And yeah, I've been buying here more today. It's easy money, my opinion. And dude, even like about 5-6 months ago when I first made my first Corsair video, man, I kept talking about how it's at 40 bucks here today. I can't buy it. It's too much because we didn't know what happened this year with their earnings. So I was kind of holding off, especially when it hit 50. I'm like, okay, 46. But now since it's fallen, man, if it falls below 30, look at this chart. It's basically never been below 30. And when it was first IPO'd, and it's never going back to 20 just for the fact that they never released those earnings. So we never knew that they were going to grow 60% last year until they released these earnings. So it's never going back to 20. And yeah, if it goes under 30, man, this is incredibly interesting. Next up, we have Palantir, though. Dude, stock's down 6%, man. That is nuts. Let's pull up the Nasdaq chart. I mean, it's kind of rebounding. We'll see, but Palantir, man, 6% basically at the lows, and then now it's at 5.7, dude. I mean, if you look at the 42-week range for this company, I mean, it goes from 9 to 45, so it's only a double up from here. And Palantir you can't really compare it at this price, dude. I mean, this one, I don't have Palantir yet. But I feel like I'm still gonna wait on this one because dude, it's probably a deal at this price though. But the thing is, there's so many other stocks. If I had a ton of money to deploy and like buy stocks with, I would do so. But I would rather kind of hold cash and then buy some more Corsair and stuff like that, and then maybe buy more Palantir if I need to. If it goes, let's see, below 16. If this goes below 16. Dude, like I'm gonna seriously like spend all my attention and really look into this one in depth for like a day or two, if not a few days, just to see. And then I might definitely buy it from there. Maybe I might even start doing that in the next few days, just because I mean, if I was loaded with cash right now, but I'm kind of low, I would say I'm only like 10% cash, so I'm kind of low. I never like to be too low in cash because let's say the market crashes, let's say the Nasdaq dips another 5% tomorrow, dude. You never know. Then what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have no money to buy stocks with, so gotta be kind of cautious with buying too many different stocks, because I feel like if another crazy crash, what if Palantir falls to 12, then I have no cash to buy with. So I'm really holding cash right now, trying to accumulate that. And yeah, that is that. But Palantir, dude, is very interesting. If you don't know what it is, they have contracts with the FBI. Basically, they're using AI to basically increase revenue, right? They're using AI to help businesses out. I don't know too much about this company, so I can't just say I know everything about it, but they've been growing pretty nicely. Basically, they're working with very high-end partners, and I feel like this is a business model where if you have them as a partner, they're going to be your partner for your whole business like life, basically. And yeah, it's a very interesting one for sure. I mean, yeah. So yeah, can this market continue falling? The Dow being up today is crazy. So I guess if we look at like airlines, for example, airlines are down here today. What is really holding the Dow up? Like I'm very interested to see what's holding the Dow up. I feel like most of the Dow was either flat or slightly up here today, which is kind of nuts. The S&P is down 0.66, obviously 0.64 now. It probably bottomed out at like 0.7 here today. That's just nuts. So can this keep falling? I mean, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if it does hit under 300 again, honestly. So yeah, man, dude, I don't know. I feel like it's very unpredictable right now what could happen, but if it goes below 300, these stocks I mentioned here today are going to be a lot lower. Tesla might even be approaching middle to low fives. Corsair is probably under 30. Palantir is probably at 15. So yeah, just be cautious. I would say be very cautious. What you should be doing right now is look at the stocks you like, put a little money in. Like dollar cost average into these stocks, man. Like, I'm not buying a million Corsair shares here today. I'm buying maybe a few, keep adding as the days go on, as it keeps being weaker, just continually adding to my positions, man. And yeah, I mean, even I think Tattoo Chef was even normal here today, not even too far down. What it was, like 1%. It's not even too far down. I mean, it was down here today. Probably should have bought some here today, but I mean, it's all good. It's all good. They have expanded their product line, which is very interesting. It's already in a few of the Target stores, which is kind of nuts. How fast this company is moving, man. So I might definitely add this one as well. Hopefully, this one continues to be weak. I mean, even if the stock doesn't continue to be weak, I might still add. But I've added quite a bit of this one already. So, yep, that is pretty much it though for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. As you can see, like, yeah, Russell's down 2%, Nasdaq's down 2.2. That is kind of crazy, man. You can see like all the indexes here. But I mean, just be cautious, man. Don't go all in this market. If you had to take one takeaway from this video, because it's very unstable. One day Nasdaq could be up 1%, next day can be down 3%. So this could definitely continue for next year or so. So definitely be cautious. But hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you on my next video.